So how do we make our life easier for the search engines? How do we make Google and the other two big search engines take notice of us? How does that happen quickly? How does it happen with no fuss, with no spending money, without doing any rubbish that's going to take up our time? How do we do that? Well, we know the content is king. The more content that you can put on your web pages to bulk up your website, the more likely you are to be found in the search engines. The more likely your keywords are going to get picked up. Search engines are going to show that in the results, and people are going to click and go to your web page. So the more content you have, the more likely you are to achieve the success. And the more success means the more traffic. The more traffic means the more chances of connecting. And if you connect, you make money. It's that simple. Connect, make money. So content, connect, money. Makes sense. So here's the big thing. Creating content, most people think, is tough. It's tough work. What am I going to write? What am I going to put on the page? What am I going to talk about? I don't have anything to talk about. Well, do you know what? Millions of people out there do have things to talk about. And those are the kind of content pages that you can create to give you the power in the search engines. We can literally take someone else's work if we want to and create a page around that, connect with a person, get them on our list, get them into a better place, and then we can make money from them. Simple. So rather than talk all over the whiteboard and explain all this to you, let's go out and actually do that. I'm going to create a page inside one of my websites. I want that page to reflect a keyword, and I want it to reflect a way of people connecting with me. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing for my pages, and then I'm going to show you some pages that you can create in a different niche and how you can use complete no content from yourself and fill up that page with content that is relative for the viewer that'll help you connect. Okay, so I'm going to create a page based on one of my YouTube playlists. So I'm going to go to a playlist in my YouTube channel, and I'm going to go to this one here, How to Build a Website with John Adams. That brands my keyword, brands me. There's 9 videos in there. I'm going to try and make use of that. So I'm just going to go to that playlist now and get the page ready for us. Let's bring that down here like that. So I'm going to work with these videos. I'm going to take these videos and I'm going to put them on my web page, and I want them in such a way that it's going to excite human beings when they turn up there, such a way that the search engines love what they see when they're there. So this is how I go about creating that very, very quickly, using what I believe to be an awesome tool to make life easy, an awesome tool to make your pages look good, an awesome tool to create content quickly. And we're talking about the kind of content that keeps people on the page. Okay, so we're going to put the headline in here really quickly. I'm going to do the whole thing rather than just show you the Covert Player in action. And the reason for that is it's okay having a tool, but if you don't really know why you've got that tool or how that tool can help you make money, remember, make money, then there's no point using that tool. So I want to go through the whole phase of what I do to think to myself, right, I need to connect, I need to make money. So the keyword was how to build a website with John Adams. So how to build a website with John Adams. Okay. It's always good to have your name on your pages because it connects it with that keyword. So how to build a website with John Adams. And I'm going to go into the body. And what we're looking at here is this little blue icon that has the white in it. Covert Player shortcodes. So what I'm going to do is have one main video, which will be the introduction video, and then below that then I'm going to use the Covert Player to showcase more videos, and then I'm going to put some written content in place. Now it doesn't matter which way you do this. If you already have the content written, if you already know the videos that you're going to showcase, if you already know what you want to say, then do that. Write that on the page straight away. If you don't, no problems. Get the videos you want and then create the written content around those videos and the capture around those videos. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is quickly put video here, and then I'm going to have call to action here, and then I'm going to have showcase videos here. and then I'm going to have call to action, and that's it. Okay, and I'm going to see what the page looks like once that's done. And I'm going to do everything with the Covert Player. Now what I've done is video here, call to action would be a link that goes to another page, a link that maybe goes to a product. It could be a capture. It could be a free gift that you're giving away. There's many things that can be. So let's just grab that. Now I'm going to center everything because I'm going to have a big video at the top. And then the rest is going to be centered on video. So simply this, video here goes here. I'm just going to highlight there, and I'm going to click on my Covert Player, and then a box comes up like this, which gives us loads and loads of different options, loads of different things we can do with YouTube. And the flow player here is really exciting, but I'm not going to cover that here. This really makes it easy to connect with people. But let's just do the YouTube option here. Now I'm just going to have one video, just one single video at the top. So I'm going to put video ID YouTube single video. Then I'm going to go to my playlist, and I'm going to grab one of my videos. Session 1 part 3, session 1 part 2, session 1 part 1. I'm just looking here. What I've got at the top is 3 longer videos. In fact, there's 4 longer videos here. 10:30, 10:29, 10:26, and 11:09. Okay, I'm going to go for one of these 3 to start. In fact, they're all 10 minutes. That makes it even easier for me. But I'm going to go, we got part 1, part 2, part 3, part 2, part 1. I'm going to take this one here. I'm going to right click for me, so I never lose that page. And what I want to do is I just want to grab a little bit of code off this page. Let's make sure we pause that. We're going to go to share, really simple, and then we've got this down here, which is the link. We're going to grab that link. I don't want all that link, I only want a little bit of that, but I'll just drop that in just to show you there. This just literally just takes the code and nothing else, like that. Okay, the code's in there. That's telling us it's a playlist. And then we get a couple of options here. I'm just going to have that one. I want to align that video center. Number of videos, we can leave that blank because it's only going to be one going up. We can leave that blank. Now, this is the size that it looks. I'm just going to go 640. Let's go 480 on this just to see what this looks like. And the pop-up width, again, you don't need to worry about that. I'm just going to show you that. I'm going to go 640 again. Actually, let's go 900 so we can show you something unique here. And again, you can put any size you wanted in here, and this will be to fit your actual page. I'm doing this quick. I just want to see what it looks like so we can both take a look together. I'm not going to worry about any of the other controls underneath there at the moment. I'm just going to insert that. And then a piece of code has turned up here. Okay, and that's the Covert video player code. And I can manipulate this right here if I don't like some of the things that I see. So let's just quickly preview that. So we got the video there, 640 by 360 I went in the end. I changed that 480 for the widescreen. Again, you can see I've got nothing on the right hand side, no columns, no nav bars like you typically see, nothing on the left, nothing at all. We want these people to look here and nowhere else. So when they click that video, a lovely box opens and they get that size that I've just asked for. Nice and big in their face. They haven't had to leave the page. In fact, they can't leave the page until they close this out. So they're watching you. They're watching what's going on there. Then they can X that out and they're back on the page. So beautiful. Let's put more on there. Okay, let's make that really quick. That was really simple. And we had loads of options. So now we can showcase videos here. I'm going to Covert Player this again. And instead of having video ID, this time I'm going to go for the playlist. So I can put a playlist ID in there, and then we'll have the whole playlist come up, and then we can add all these bits and pieces here. So let's go and grab that playlist code at the top here, which is just out your screen. You can't really. So I've literally just entered the code from the playlist. I'm going to go. Let's keep it the same again. There's a few options here, but I'm just going to try this one. We want it centered. I'm going to leave that empty. It's going to take all the videos if you leave that empty. Let's keep it as it is, just for you to look. We're 80 by 55 and we're 500 by 350. That basically means what they see on the page is going to be 80 by 55, and if they click any of those videos, they're going to see that size there. So let's just quickly insert that. There's the code again in place. Let's go and see what that looks like. So far we're like 4 minutes in, probably not even that yet. So let's go and preview that and see what it looks like. Okay, let's load that up. We could just see those under there. Look how pretty that looks already. So with that one code, we've got the whole playlist in place here. And like I said, this is a really small image. When we click on those images, they'll be as big as we asked for. Okay, and again, if we wanted to, we could make that 900 by 600. We can make that really, really big. And we can do that on the fly. We don't have to start playing around with this again. We knew the figures were 500 there. I can drop any size I want in there. Let's go 900. Let's take the 350. And let's go 600. So let's refresh that again, preview that. Let's take a look at that. Okay, let's let that load up. This time when we click it, let's just click any one. It's bigger. We can see it's bigger. Very, very nice. They can see what the keyword is. They can see what it says. They can watch the video. They can get excited. Your page is coming alive. Okay, it's completely coming alive. And remember, we've got the call to action to add into place there. We've got the call to action here. And between them, we can add some written content. So we can start adding keywords with it below that call to action, which we'll take a look at now. How cool is that? Let's just say we don't like the size of those videos. Why don't we make them bigger? Let's just see what it looks like. Here we are. We know that it's 80. Okay, it says thumbnail. Really, really simple. It tells us 80. Why don't we do 120? And why don't we do, what was it, 80? Why don't we do 80 there? Okay, again, preview fast, make changes really, really quickly, get back inside it, and then we can quickly see what's going on. So we'll let that change. It's loading up quickly, and there instantly we can see the videos are bigger. We've kept the 900. Again, we could alter that if we wanted to. Very, very clever. How unique is that? How unique is that? And what we can also do is we can have these left justified to go down, we can have them right justified to go down, and we can even have more content, more written words above these videos without us having to do anything. So let me just quickly show you that. I'm just going to take that. I've probably still got that, haven't I? I'm just going to take that. This is the playlist ID that I'm grabbing here. So this time I'm going to get, in fact, why don't we just leave that in place and just drop another one in just to see how it looks, so we don't change that, and then we can see how they look. So I'm just going to click on my covert. I love this. I'm probably talking a bit fast here because I absolutely love this. But again, let's just drop the playlist ID in for here. We've got so many options. I have so many tricks and tips to share on this with you. This is just phenomenal. And it's going to be one of the things that I'm going to give you if you see sense in buying the Covert video player, because I'm going to put a whole training course together, and I'm going to combine that with the VU player training course and the case studies I've done on a website. Anyway, so let's see some different options here. When we break this up, we can see now that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different options. So let's just go video thumbnail and details with embed video. Okay, let's leave the rest as we had it earlier. Let's leave the 80s in place. Okay, let's just leave that in place. Let's quickly preview that. So we didn't make many different changes there at all. Everything is still in place. We can see we've obviously changed to 120 there, and it's on 80 there. And again, we can change that if we want to. The only change we've really made is we've added let me look under here. We've added those videos with written content now. So that content's already been created for us right there. And that's just given us the title. We can do more than that if we want to. But look at this here. How cool does that look right there? And the viewer can see everything that they need to see about each one of these videos. Now something else here. Imagine that you had a banner here promoting something, or banners, or you had an image here on that right hand side next to those videos. You're going to be right in the eyeballs of your viewers. Okay, and again, that video shows there. We've not lost anything here. It's all staying in place. And we could, of course, make that any size we want to be. So let's do another change quickly on the fly. In fact, let's do the same again. Let's just write call to action there. And this is a great way for you to create pages quickly. Action. A-C-T-I-O-N. This is a fast way for you to create pages really quickly. Let's hit the Covert Player this time. And this time, let's look at something else. Let's look at the feeds. We can go and we can grab the most viewed, the top rated, the top favorites, the most popular, the most discussed, and the most linked of all the videos for your keyword inside the search engines. That's powerful stuff right there and then to create pages of content that you've not done yourself. So let's go all time. Let's go, in fact, why don't we go, let's go to the most popular. Okay, the most popular all time. Let's go just the thumbnails with pop-ups. Let's go center. Let's keep it at 36 per page there, because if we said there, well, let's do that. Let's say 400. We want 400 videos, and we want 36 videos to each page. Okay, this is going to multiply create pages for us. Again, I'm not going to play about with any of the fancy stuff here that we have, and we have lots of things. Look, we can have relative videos. We can show the title to give us that written content. If they're HD, we can show that there. We can show the controls, the logo. We can do many things, but you know what? We don't even need to worry about that if we don't want to. We can just build pages super fast and have our written content going in place once those videos are on that page, and we are happy. It's one of the ways that we can do it. Okay, what have we got this time? Boom. Look at this right now. Let that load itself up. Look at this right now. That is incredible. I know we've gone and said a lot because of the amount of videos that we've got. Okay, and more pages and more pages. We wouldn't really have that, but look what you can do. It's incredible. That's going to take a long time to load all them up, that's for sure. But look at that. So this time, let's just go and alter that one. Let's just say, okay, we've been a little bit too excited there when we've done that. So back to that. Let's go the most viewed. Let's do today, and instead this time let's just do 10 there. Okay, just 10. And let's do a total of 40, say. Let's leave everything else in place. See how that looks. Refresh that page. Let's go and take a little look here. And I love the fact that you can do this on the fly in seconds, and you can base that on a keyword, on a person's name, on a playlist, on the most popular, on the most viewed, the most watched, the most anything that you care to think about. So we could literally have that keyword in it. The most viewed videos on YouTube today. And if that's something, or the most viewed action, or the most viewed history, or the most viewed music, or the most viewed anything that you care to think. This is slow loading up here, we can see that. Let's click on that, and there's our video thumbnail size. And again, if we wanted to alter that, we don't even have to go into the covert. We can do that right here. That thumbnail is 80 by 55. We can make that bigger if we want to. We can take that 500 and we can have what? Anything we want to make that big inside the person's face. And again, always good to check that to make sure that the videos are the quality that you want to be able to show that size, because you want to make sure they're created in the biggest sizes. Look at this page developing. And of course we would clean this up, wouldn't we? So we wouldn't have all these. We're just literally just playing about here. What's this Homer Simpson one here? Look at the size of that video. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Super, super cool. So there are so many different options that we can have here. For instance, let's drop another one in. Let's get rid of some of these, shall we? So we can drop some more in place here. Let's take this one as well and change this one, shall we? So let's just imagine that now we're going to play. Let's say we go to, let's do category and title this time. So let's say we want music. Okay, everything else gets left in place. Let's go center again on there. Let's do number of videos. Let's just leave that empty, shall we? Let's just leave it exactly as it is again. Let's just insert it. It's set up quite nice. Let's see what it pops up there. And it's all a great learning curve, and what a great way to add content all the time. I'm so excited by this. I've been constantly playing with this and constantly creating all the many different types of designs and ways that you can lay this out. Look at this. This is just so cool. So there's the tooltips when I go over that, look. So I can quickly search that and it tells us what that is. Look at that, look how powerful that is. Imagine you were selling an affiliate product. Imagine you were selling music, albums, downloads. You know, imagine any niche that you can imagine. And imagine if you were just doing one person, we could literally have Beyonce in there. We could literally have the Rolling Stones. If you're up on your music and something's big right now, the chat, you're making money. You know, imagine this to be any niche that you can think of. Let's do another one underneath here. Those tooltips are great things. So let's go categories again. This time, let's go and do gaming. Gaming is so big, it's just unbelievable. I don't know if you're going to get the embed code around this. We'll have to do some content for that. Okay, so it's a little bit different. So let's go title text this time with a tooltip. Again, let's center that because that looks quite good. Let's leave everything in place again. And let's insert that and let's preview it. And look at the speed in which I'm doing this. If I was concentrating on creating a page now, based around one keyword, one type of promotion, this page would be absolutely loaded with content right now. Loaded with content. Content that wasn't created by me, was not built by me, was not sweated over by me. And all I would have to do is literally add my call to action and my written content between them. And it only needs to be a few sentences of content. That's all you need. Because you imagine that you're going to have lots of sets of these. Look at this here for keywords. Look at this here for keywords. Absolutely crazy going on here. Look at this. Funny gaming montage. You imagine how powerful this can be for you. You imagine if this was just one game you were doing here. And look, they can click there and they can watch that video there. How powerful is that? So powerful. Look at all the keywords in here already created for you. It's unbelievable. It is just a great tool to create content quickly. So let's just do one more here. And why don't we go search a keyword on this one? So let's do funny videos. Why don't we do top funny videos here? Let's just see what comes up. Top funny videos. Again, your niche, your keyword, it could be anything. It could be golf, could be fitness, could be money, could be health, could be anything that you cared to go for. This time, let's just do the pop-up. Let's keep it centered again because I like that center. Let's leave everything in place, see how it looks. Let's just insert it. Remembering that any time we can go back to this little bit of code that we see here and we can change things in here. For instance, look, it's telling us that it's top funny videos for keywords. We could change that on the fly. We can change that on the fly. Each one of these numbers represents a type. Okay, that's thumbnail display. We know that that's how many are on a page, tells us so. So there's lots of things inside that code that we can manipulate ourselves. That is powerful stuff. So there we go. That was the last one that I did there. Okay. We hover over there and it gives us what they are. We click on that. It gives us the size we want it again. That can be any size that we want. And there always is going to be a space for call to action. Look how many pages we've created here. Incredible. This is what people want. People want to act and react inside your website. That's what keeps them there. That's what keeps the search engines happy, because there's no bounce rate, and people will comment on this stuff. Again, we would write something here. Hey, if there's anything in here you think is absolutely terrible or disgusting, share it with me. If there's something that inspires you, share that with me here. That's what the search engines want. That's what human beings want. So we have, look at this, a great page created from a simple piece of software that, if used correctly, can change things for you. So I'm going to clean this up a little bit just to finish off. I'm going to put this in my niche just for me, as if this was my page, how to build a website with John Adams, and you will see the power of what we're creating here. And it'll take me less than 5 minutes. I'm literally going to just add a few more descriptions, add a different sizes in here, and the page will be done. So lo and behold, a few minutes later, you can see I've done everything that I want to do with this page. Okay, literally a couple of minutes. So we've got the Covert Player code here, which is that main video, and then we've got my call to action here. Okay, and then I've written a few words underneath that, and then another covert, then a call to action, then a headline, some more content, a covert code, and a call to action. And we could of course do many different things here. So let's look at that page that I literally put together in a couple of minutes. So we're above the fold, and that's important to have the video above the fold and your call to action above the fold. Okay, and we could put an image here, we could have an arrow, a logo. I don't know how blatant you like to be or what it is you're trying to attract, but this is, for me, is perfect. The video, they can click the video, watch the video there. They like what they see, they can click here to access my free training. They might like what they see, but they want to see more, so we can do that. So here are a set of training videos that will give you more advice on how to build a website. We're hitting the keywords correctly again. Nice bit of a sentence. The training videos follow a simple step I've been using very successfully over the past 12 months to make money quickly. It's intriguing the eye, intriguing the viewer, and giving the search engines what they want with the keyword, make money. Okay, perfect. Again, there's my call to action. Underneath that, another headline, a little bit of content to add value, and then another set of training videos. And I basically put in one keyword inside the Covert Video Player, which is the Web Business Masterclass, and it's given me all my videos, or all the videos related to that, and they go pages deep. And again, they can click on that, watch the video. Again, this could be any size. I might want a 900 by 600. They can go on, and then they get that link again, which is click here to access my free training course. We're a $97 value. That is a perfect page to connect and capture humans. It is an awesome page for the search engines. It gives everybody what they want. Video to keep them on the page, keep them entertained. Spiders love that. Robots love that. Humans love that. Search engines are going to give you the top spot for that. Some headlines, some written content, some more video, a headline, written content, more video, and then a way to say their bit to connect. This is perfect. This is news. This is snippets. This is fast content. This is what people want. The Covert Player has allowed me to do that in less than a few minutes. And of course, I might not be John Adams. I could be somebody else that is showcasing John Adams because John Adams maybe has an affiliate program, or John Adams is good at capturing people. So there will be people out there that are going to take my videos, my keywords, and they're going to do exactly what I've just done with this page. That's why I put my videos on YouTube, so people can do that. So you can do exactly the same. So imagine if that was golf. Imagine if that was fitness, if that was games, if that was music, if that was, I don't know, think of anything, horses, dogs, cats, anything. And those videos would be somebody else's. Remembering that the important bit here is not that the video belongs to someone else. It's the keywords, it's the written content, it's the call to action. They all belong to you. You decide what call to action, what keywords. You decide what written content, what headlines. You decide what people do, where they go. It's your website. It doesn't matter that it's other people's videos. And you can compel people to watch this. You can compel people to take action with other people's videos. It's an awesome plugin. An absolutely awesome plugin. And I'm going to include a training course that does more of what I'm showing you here. More ways that we can make the Covert Player work hard for us to attract people to help make money. Because I'm in this for money. Yes, I love the way my pages look. Yes, I love the fact that the search engines love me. But I'm here to make money. And this tool, the Covert Player, allows me to do that. So I am going to include a whole set of training videos. I'm also going to include access to the WebBusinessMaster training, which works side by side with the Covert, and I'm going to allow you to have access to that. I'm also going to put the case study together on a brand new website where you're going to see more and more action of me using the Covert video player so that we can showcase the kind of stuff that you're seeing here. And there are some places that I can take you to that are going to make you shine. YouTube Trends is probably a place you've never ever heard of. And if you want to get the best videos, the best that's out there, you can do it in seconds using the Covert Player and using YouTube Trends. And I'm going to showcase that as part of the training. So, awesome tool. I highly recommend you get this if you're looking to drive traffic, if you're looking to make your life easy. My bonus will definitely seal the deal. It's going to be worth 100 times the cost of the Covert Player. So if you are interested, get on board. Click the link underneath the video. Come and join us on the training course. You just got to buy the Covert Player. It's in the Warrior Forum, so it's very cheap. It comes from a trusted warrior, a trusted person, probably one of the best in the industry when it comes to video, and I love it. And if you've seen what I've got here and how quickly I can do this, and if you've watched any of the videos over the last couple of weeks that I've done, you'll see that I am pumping out winning pages by creating the same kind of stuff here. And again, if I wanted to, I could have had another big video directly underneath this. Then a couple of small ones. Then another big one. I can have whatever I want. You could literally sit here for 1 hour with 5 keywords and create 10, 20 pages of content if you wanted to. Very easily without you doing hardly any work whatsoever. Anybody can click on a button and add this details. It is super simple to use. So I love it. It's highly recommended. It is a product that I cannot put down at the moment. Video is big. Video is massive. You know that 2013 is the year of the video. Covert Player is going to be a powerful tool for me and my business, and for you and yours if you get this right. So come and join me. It will be fun, I promise you.